had quite a few conversations recently with coaches about whether the coaching industry is saturated, whether there are simply too many coaches. It feels like everybody and their mom is a coach. Maybe it feels like that within our coaching bubbles where we see a lot of coaches on LinkedIn, we see colleagues and we're connected and we're active in that field. The truth is that most people don't know what coaching is and don't have a clue about the kind of value that it can offer to people. So I think we're far from having too many coaches in the world. I do see a lot of coaches struggle in terms of creating enough business to run a sustainable practice. That's certainly something I could see. There's also a lot of coaches who are just entering the market and they still need a lot of experience, which can be tricky to get when you're in the beginning of that kind of journey. But I just want to encourage people to try and stick with it, right? Because I really believe that we need a lot more coaches. I think not necessarily even coaches, but people who are tuned into relationship dynamics, who are able to understand themselves in relation to other people, who can listen to the periphery of what is being said, who can hold space, be with someone, listen to the point where somebody feels heard, seen, and understood. We certainly have too few of those people. And this could be a teacher, this could be a partner, this could be a friend. And I remember reading in an early coaching book that I've read, looking at the roles of the coach and what the purpose of a coach is, and the many purposes of a coach, the many hats that we can wear. And one of those hats was labeled professional friend. And it always stuck with me because this idea of having a professional friend, someone who doesn't just jump in and rescue you and tell you what to do and give you some well-intentioned but perhaps not very helpful advice. I've been taken back to having a friend who said, well, I just don't stop solving my problems. I just need someone to listen to me, right? The kind of friend that you would go to a bar and meet for a coffee and they just listen to you and are with you because they love you. They're with you. They're your friend, right? And in this loneliness epidemic that we seem to be experiencing, where we've never been more connected and we've never been less connected, and we're craving this human touch, so many people feel so isolated while they seem to be talking to people all the time. They just feel very isolated. A coaching relationship is a different kind of feeling than your normal transactional, pragmatic, sorting things out type conversation. That's very special, really, when somebody tunes into that relationship like that and holds space for you as a professional friend. So I think coaches have a very important role in the future of humanity, really. So I really wish there was more coaches, because even if they don't run a sustainable coaching business that pays them a regular salary, they still carry this coaching mindset and this coaching attitude, this coaching way of being into all of their relationships and their communities, their workspaces, their leadership, so that's why I think there can't be enough coaches. And I hope that as many of them as possible can actually make it work. And in the age of AI, I think it's going to be more important than ever to have human to human professions, because AI won't by definition be able to give you that same thing, because presence cannot be scaled. Presence does not exist in the world of AI. It's only an illusion. So I think this human to human thing will become so much more valuable. So hang in there.